At some point in our pandemic recovery, the pause on payments for federal student loans will be lifted.
When President Biden was still a candidate, one of the ideas on his platform was forgiving all of some of that debt. CBS 6's Shelby Brown spoke to an expert about that debt and how making it go away could impact millions of Americans. Shelby.
Good morning, Reba and Rob. Well, the pandemic has certainly wreaked havoc financially on millions of Americans, leaving people to struggle in so many different ways, struggling to put food on the table, to keep a roof over their heads, and even to pay those bills like those student loan payments that you talked about. Now, the student loan debt issue impacts 42 million Americans right now, so this is definitely at the forefront of the nation's attention. A recent Invisibly.com study delved into how Americans feel about student loan forgiveness and whether the Biden administration should offer it. Now, more than 1,000 respondents from across the nation were polled. 60% of people were in favor of forgiveness, 19% said no, an additional 20% or so were on the fence. Now, experts say though 2/3 of the people interviewed never had student loan debt, 30% still said it should be forgiven up to $50,000. 60% who had outstanding loans said they would wait on the forgiveness measure to pass before completely paying off their student loans. And researchers also asked another question related to stimulus money.
We did some previous surveying about what people were going to do with those stimulus checks, and a large number of people, it wasn't saving it wasn't travel, it was just paying bills. So I think it's important to remember that a lot of people are struggling, and our data show that they're just using checks to get by.
You may recall that back in January, President Joe Biden signed an executive order for to direct the Department of Education to extend the payment freeze for those 42 million Americans with student loans until October of 2021. Working for you this morning, Shelby Brown, CBS 6 News.
All right. Thanks, Shelby.